Hey guys, I hope you're well. Kade from Embark here. We're one of the founding members of North Commerce. We've already brought you the Query Loop tutorial video, so go and check that out if you haven't already. Today we're going to be looking at editing the product page template inside of Bricks to create the product pages for our North Commerce products, which is fantastic. Excited to bring that to you. We're going to be editing the product page template. I'll show you exactly how to access that inside of Bricks. I'm going to show you how to populate content inside of the template. So we're getting we can pick a product that we've created and use it live inside the builder to get a true representation of what we're doing and what we're designing, which is really, really useful for us. And we're going to look at what elements are available to us and what dynamic data we can tap into for the product page, which is really powerful, really useful for us. So with that intro set, let's get into it. Let's get excited. So we've got our dummy e-commerce store, and in the Query Loop tutorial video, like I said, go and check that out if you haven't and come back to this. It will make a bit more sense maybe. We've got the collection pages set up. These are the ones we created. Currently, if I hit that product page, we're going to be taken to the default North Commerce product page template layout, which is fine, functional, but I know if you're anything like me, you want to put your own spin, your own personality, make it more on brand, and just make some tweaks and changes. I get that. So that's what we're going to do. So first things first, let's go up to the dashboard. And as per the Query Loop tutorial video, the collections page and products page, they're already set up for you as soon as you install and activate North Commerce. So these are the shortcodes already put in, but we're going to be brave. We're going to hit this yellow edit with bricks button, and we're going to create the template to override that default one. So we're now on a blank canvas. The first thing we're going to do is head up to the top toolbar. We're going to hit the settings wheel. We're going to go to page settings and North Commerce. If you do not see this option, that probably means you haven't got the Bricks North Commerce plugin installed. So download that from your North Commerce dashboard and install it and activate that plugin. And then you'll see this option inside Bricks Builder. So I can populate the content. So again, make sure you've got products set up. It just makes life a lot easier. I'm going to choose this product, apply preview, and it's going to save the canvas and reload the page for me. We're all good to go now. Right, let's attack this. What we got? We got a blank canvas. Our imaginations can run wild. I'm going to hit the section button. It's popped the container in for me, which is great. I'm going to add 2 blocks. So again, blocks are 100% full width divs in Bricks just to make things easier. You can see this is stacking top and bottom. So I'm going to turn this container from a flex display into a grid display. I'm just going to add 2 columns. So again, I've got ACSS, so I can access these very quickly. You can type out the grid columns to your heart's content, but just for the convenience, I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to think of this. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel here. Let's put the generic, typical kind of what we would expect to see in a product page template. On the left-hand side, I would probably want my product gallery. So if I head over to elements, I'm going to search North Commerce. And now here's a good time to talk through what elements we've got inside of Bricks now for North Commerce. We've got add to cart, product options, product quantity, product price, and product gallery. Don't worry about local conditions. I'm going to click product gallery. And because I've chosen to populate content with my chosen Nike football boot, football, not soccer, that's pulling it in straight away. That's fantastic. Really useful to see. Let's go over to the other block. What would I expect to see? Okay, so the product name, obviously. So I'm going to put a heading in. And even though this tutorial is not really about structure and processes, I'm going to be styling ID, not class level. So I don't want people going, that's not how to do it properly. We're just getting the fundamental basis in for our product page template. But I can't help it sometimes. When I see H3, I just want to put H1 because we're doing things right. You get into good habits, you get good outcomes. Okay? So let's remove the dummy content, access the dynamic data. All these product fields are available to me to use in this template. Really powerful, really useful. So for now, we're going to use product name, which is great. What else would I like to see? I would like to see the price. Let's pop the product price in. And I'll come back to product price because I've just remembered something. Let's add a basic text element. And let's add a this product setup is with options, so it's different size shoes. So if I go back to North Commerce, I'm going to have to enter this product options element. If you've just used simple products, you don't have to do that, obviously. But you can add that in And now I want my add to cart button. So far, so good. Let's preview this on the front end. Now you might think at this stage, oh no, where is everything? But have no fear, just at this time of recording and this version of the plugin, it doesn't take you to the live preview. You've just got to go to your collections, find that product page, and here we are, it's already in. So within just a couple of minutes, I've got the essentials of the product page that I need. What do I need to do? Okay, I need to put the dynamic data in for my product description. So let's just type in description here. And I can see this will then pull things in. Now, let's close that back. That's looking great. Perfect. Love to see it. Now, I might actually want to take my price. I don't know how that got there. That's changed. I might want to, let's group this heading and price together. Again, we're just taking it a little bit further at this stage just to show what I would typically tend to do, because I would want to bring this row in a little bit tighter. It's not reflected on the canvas just yet. I might want to make that price just a little bit bigger now. Okay, let's go Excel. Let's take a look on the preview. Look at the front end. And you can see here, that's brought it in nice and tight, grouped it a bit together. And you can see just in a few minutes, I've got everything I need for my product page. Got the variables, I can select. This would work for most stores very simply. Now, I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes just going through a little few tweaks, explore a few more options, dig a little deeper, and show you kind of, get those creative juices flowing and your imaginations set on fire. I mean, that sounds very, very hopeful, but that's the plan anyway. So straight away for the add to cart button, I know that sticks out to me. I want to change that. That doesn't pop out at all for me. So you can see here you've got controls. You can simulate the status if you want to just see, okay, what does it look like if it's out of stock? Because you've got these styling positions. You can style it when it's enabled, out of stock. So I might just want to put, I don't know, let's just put a strike through. So I've got my out of stock, and I can, again, with this preview, I'm simulating the status. What would it look like? Okay, what would it look like out of stock? Really nice to see without leaving the builder. I'm just going to leave that for now. And what I'm going to do, you can obviously add an icon. I'm just going to use, I haven't used Font Awesome for ages, but we'll just use, is it a basket? No, let's do trolley. No. Cart, my American kind of a language is trying to work in my British head here to remember. So you can kind of add those icons, but what I might do here, you could obviously style the button itself. So enabled, let's put a background on, and we can add colors like we typically would in bricks, just what you expect. But also, again, I can just tap into my ACSS variables. I just add a button primary to that. So just within a couple of seconds, you'll see that I've now I am reloading, clearing the cache every time. So let me just change that because it should be okay. So now we're a bit more on brand. We've got consistency throughout the site as well as on our product page template. It's looking great. What's standing out to me next? Let's attack this. These product images, we get them from clients all the time. The different sizes, different ratios. I mean, they still look okay on the thumbnails, but what I like to go back to is let's look at the product gallery element itself. I can style the gaps. If I've got more than one product option, so I might have size and color, these toggles are really good for previewing the behavior and how they're going to react to different selections from the user. So I definitely advise, if you've got multiple options, get in, have a go and preview it on the front end to see how you want it for your specific use case. Here, I want to look at the thumbnails. I want to go straight away to the object fit, and I'm going to send it a cover. So if you're just looking at the thumbnails for now, it's just going to fill that space. It's just going to make it look even nicer. So that one little tweak just makes those thumbnails really nice, fills the space, and deals with those awkward ratios and awkward sizes you get from clients or you just get from your photographer. I get it. We've all been there. So I want to show that it was so simple to set up the bare bones, the fundamentals for a product page template. But then you can really, if you want to, you can delve in, you can go deeper, fine tune it to your exact requirements. I I know whilst we're in here as well, I can go to the thumbnails and the carousel position. I can change that to the left side. Now, we've all been there building other sites. Typically, to have that functionality out of the box, it's just not there. You have to buy other plugins, yearly subscriptions to do stuff like this. I've just done it in a couple of seconds. Now let's make it a bit more modern, shall we say? I'm going to go back. I'm going to edit these thumbnails. I'm going to, you could style the active thumbnail and you could style the default thumbnail. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a border. I'm going to link all the sides. Let's just add 100%. And the overflow, I'm going to change to hidden. Within just a couple of seconds, guys, I've got circular thumbnails. Bit more modern. On to the left. And again, everything's looking really good. I can adjust the size of the carousel. So let's just double it here. Let's go 800. Maybe, obviously I haven't looked at the height of my images. So I'm just eyeballing this here. Let me just have a little save and see what's going on. I think I actually do need to put pixels in. Yes. Let's just add another 100. I'm going to go 700 just to be, there we go. I think we're happy. We could do some stuff with flex and stuff like that, but I just want to show you on the fly, just to give you some ideas, just what we can work with. What else can we do? Let's have a look at the product options. Let's go back into here. So I might want on the text options to, if I just take a look, we can style all these options. We can remove gaps. So we could have gapless, we could have columns, we could have rows. We could do some custom CSS and add a 3-column grid. So maybe I only want 3 values per row. That might work. I can hide the labels. Not that I kind of want to do that, but I just want to show you there's a lot of control here. There's different levels we can really fine tune our sites to. Also, here a little bit of a bonus maybe is, let's go back to the container. We've got the 2-column grid. I've got some really nice images. So actually, I want to feature these images a lot more. I want to go to a 2-1 kind of grid. Now look at this. We're featuring. It's just looking so different, but still the same, if that makes sense. We're getting different outcomes, really good for multiple use cases. Let's go crazy, let's go wild, sit down, grab a hold of something, because you're gonna fly off your feet in a minute. We're gonna move, let's add another block to this container. Let's just create, I don't know, something like Amazon kind of, I'm going off script. Not that I have a script, but we're going with it. We're going rogue. Let's take the options into the block. Let's add a cart. We've got something that very quickly resembles the Amazon kind of page of the 3-column grid. Let's just change this. Again, I'm styling at ID, so do not hate, guys. This is just to get the creative juices flowing, to inspire you guys. There we go. And obviously, with bricks, we can change this on breakpoint, on a per breakpoint basis. So let's go to 2 there. I might just drop it down to 1 from that column, from that breakpoint. And let's give a refresh. And you can just see how we've got a responsive product page template. So guys, we're going to end the tutorial there. I hope that you found some value, no matter how small, from this, and you can really get excited, a bit of confidence, and use this video for reference to build your own product page templates. Be really excited to see what you guys create. So just to recap, we looked at how to edit the product page template itself inside of WordPress and Bricks. We populate the content with a product that we've already created, so we're seeing products live inside the template, which is really great. And we went through the elements and the dynamic data, some of the dynamic data. There's a ton more to go through, but we went through the kind of key components of the product page template that we needed. And we got there. We're ready to launch our store, essentially, with the collections page and the product page now in place. We're looking forward to the future of the Bricks integration, being able to develop things like the checkout page, the cart page as well. So they're all to come. It's very early stages, but already just a really great place to be in, and some great tools for us developers and designers to get stuck in with and create some awesome e-commerce stores. So yeah, guys, Hope this inspired you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.